only gave a copy of all the ones I showed you.
So
Great.
That's the right shirt you got.
Wonderful, and then we're gonna look right there. Did you get it, sir? Just one more, we're almost
Here we
done.
go. There we go.
Look right there.
Good. One more. Got it. Beautiful.
One.
If you ever run for governor, I'll be out, so you can call me. You know all the advice I know, all the things I've learned.
Cool. Any more questions? Go ahead. Talk. No, I don't mind. That's a little video. If you have any questions that you want to ask.
Oh, it's a video.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
I thought we were.
I took them already.
Like, when's the picture going to go? I'm sorry, you asked me something.
What are your responsibilities as a representative?
Well, we really have one major responsibility, and that is to pass the budget. That is our number one. It's about a $74 billion budget that affects practically every part of life that you have. You said you go to school, Lake Worth High. Money that is appropriated from the budget goes into paying your teachers, helping the school district with a lot of its funding, along many different ways it gets funding. Driving there, I assume you drive to school, right? You have a car? Well, yeah, your car is, you have auto insurance, which is regulated by the state of Florida. Cars are registered by the county, which are then registered in the state of Florida's database system. So almost everything you do, even though you don't really feel it, has some kind of regulation, has some kind of way that the state makes sure that, the bad people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Neonatologist.
Ooh,
even
it's
know
a
what
big
neonatologist
need
is.
for that.
Yes.
What
It's
is
a
that?
doctor that takes care of premature babies.
Wonderful.
I'm a neurosurgeon.
Good for you.
Yes.
And what do you have an interest in something, or you just still
I want
kind
to become a lawyer.
of good stuff?
Good morning, everyone. Please take your seat. Call the Environmental Preservation and Conservation Committee will now come to order. Will the Assistant Kim please call the roll?
Chairman Dean.
Here.
Vice Chair Abruzzo. Senator Latfellow. Here. Senator Simpson. Senator Soto. Quorum present, Mr. Chair.
Next, members, we take up tab 2, Senate Bill 622, paper recycling by Senator Clemens. Senator Clemens, you're recognized to explain your bill and to recognize some guests.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair, and I appreciate your indulgence as well. This past year, my colleague in the House, Representative Powell, and I ran a competition at Suncoast High School, which is one of the top 10 high schools in the United States, to create It Ought to Be a Law program. And 15 AP government classes came together to each give us their ideas, and the committee picked the best idea. I'm standing here today to present that idea. Ishfar Hassan and Ty Patel are two students from Suncoast High School, 10th graders, is that correct? 10th graders. Smarter than I, and they're going to actually present the bill by your lead, Mr. Chair.
Approved, yes, sir.
All right.
Permission to speak. Senate Bill number 622 is an act requiring each district school board to develop a paper recycling program to be implemented within each classroom in the school district. The average secondary school produces 22 kilograms of waste per pupil each academic year, while the figure for primary schools is even higher at 45 kilograms per pupil. With a total of 3,629 schools in Florida, the impact of recycling paper could save over 160,000 trees each year.
While it is a goal of many school districts in Florida to achieve 100% recycling participation, this law can make it a reality for any cost. Schools in Nevada have laws similar to what we propose, and in Connecticut, schools must recycle glass, metal food and beverage containers, plastic containers, corrugated cardboard, all paper products, scrap metal, compost, and much more. We're only proposing that Florida take the first step and implement the most basic of Go Green policies.
Most school districts already have programs set up where recycling bins for paper and other recyclable materials are delivered free to schools based on need. More than this, schools are able to utilize district and national programs that take recycled waste with nearly no transportation fees, such as TerraCycle. Recycling bins required can be provided for free by numerous district programs, such as the Solid Waste Authority in Palm Beach County. If implemented, our law will create jobs, save money, and help the environment. Because of Florida's unemployment rate at being at 6.2%, 25th in the nation, the creation of jobs is one of the benefits of our proposal. Dumping 10,000 tons of waste in a landfill creates 6 jobs, but recycling 10,000 tons of waste creates 36 jobs. Specifically, for every 15,000 tons of old paper recycled annually, 30 jobs are created to collect the paper, 40 to process the paper, and 75 to manufacture the newspaper again. Moreover, besides the fact that the school districts in Florida can make thousands of dollars annually on materials recycled, the state can also benefit from selling these recycled materials, as was done in Atlantic County, New Jersey, where $2.4 million was made from selling recyclable goods.
Finally, while this law is very easy to implement, it has great positive impacts for both the environment and the workforce, and poses little financial burden. It also has exemptions that any school district that feels rushed may file. However, the grounds for exemptions are for the most part financially related, as a school district can be exempted if it feels there's additional cost in recycling paper throughout the schools. Furthermore, if an individual school feels an undue burden or unreasonable cost to recycle paper, it can plead to the school district for a special exemption. In any case, Senate Bill number 622 is no way unreasonable, inflexible, or even too controversial, and can provide some of the greatest impacts on our planet.
Thank you. Will the Secretary please call the roll on Senate Bill 622?
Senator Altman?
Yes.
Senator Bullard? Senator Gardner? Senator Grimsley?
Yes.
Senator Latvala?
Yes.
Senator Simpson?
Yes.
Senator Soto?
Yes.
Senator Abruzzo?
Yes.
Senator Dean?
Yes, and members by a vote show the bill reported favorably.
Thank you all very much.
Congratulations.
Oh, it just says special by appointment. Got China cabinet right there. They're each inscribed with the name of one of the 67 counties of Florida, and there's a special 68, it's the Magic Kingdom Cup. The wallpaper is done in the traditional 19th century way. They use woodblock prints, and it takes 742 to make each panel. They're all hand painted using 85 different colors, and they were manufactured in France. Crystal chandelier is a 20th century chandelier. It's in model after the Louis XIV style. It is a 24 light check crystal chandelier that was discovered in an Atlanta art gallery by the First Lady, Julia Bryant.
Jeb Bush and his wife lived in a mansion, Stepner Bush, and Mrs. Bush decided that he needed a library. One of her projects was literacy, so thus became the concept of the library.
Okay, we're not going to tell you
I don't know. Good question. Just Symmetry Trail. Really? No, they were donated to the mansion.
The rug is a Persian rug from the early 1900s, so it's pretty old in itself. The oldest piece in the room is this English tea table, breakfast table. It's from 1730. There's a table right back there with some interesting feet on it, look like animal hoofs. That's from 1740, built in England, right there. My favorite piece in the room is the mantle. It's a solid piece of black marble from a New York City apartment building. This was from an apartment building that was built in the late 1700s, early 1800s. They were demolishing it in 1950 when the mansion was being built here. They salvaged it and brought it down from the city, and it's been here ever since. So they stayed. I'll tell you one thing.
Slowpoke! Oh my god. This is actually really cold in my car. So you're too late, alright? He's grabbing her butt.
I'm about to get on the ground.
What, for you next to us? Oh, we're down. No, he's telling you that. Ladies, you're here.
No, I don't want to be in the picture.
Oh!
Girl? Go!
The Children's Coalition is a great program that funds for children like us to vast our knowledge and experience in my studies, which is politics, since I want to be a lawyer. Mr. Cartwright used to have a program that funded for children to go to Clematis every Thursday to practice our photography, but otherwise we'll be in there like having fun. The Children's Coalition made a fundraiser to take kids to Tallahassee to tour the old Capitol and the current Capitol. It was a great experience. We met Governor Scott, we took pictures with him, we had fun, and it was great for 1 week.
The Children's Coalition took me on a trip to Tallahassee where I had the opportunity to work with the representative and other passengers. I met with Representative Pafford, Radar and Kerner. I also met with Senator Clements and Sachs. And then I also met with Governor Rick Scott. I was up there to be a messenger. The whole trip was an educational opportunity and inspiring because it helped me like realize that I do want a future in politics. Also learn about the government in Florida and the way the whole system is set up. I went to visit the governor's mansion, the Supreme Court, and the old Capitol. The House of Representatives, the Capitol, and the Senate.
Me and the other two students got to interview Timothy Kearns at his house. Timothy Kearns is a colonel for the United States Army. He told us about life in the war and how he got to stay in contact with his family. The colonel went to Vietnam and the Middle East. He was in service for 31 years. The Children's Coalition took me and two other students on a trip to Tallahassee to meet our representatives. We got to meet the senators and the governor, and we went on tours of the governor's mansion. We were there for an entire week. We were being pages and messengers, the representatives. It was a very cool experience. We got to meet people that we never would have met before, thanks to the Children's Coalition. Next year, I hope I get to go on the trip again. I want to be a messenger for the senator.